Hi everyone! Today we are going to make a melted snowman project. It's going to be so much fun. So you need some white glue, some shaving cream, a measuring cup that you can mix it in, a paintbrush, and then I'm going to use like a little foam brush to get it out onto the paper. You're also going to need some black construction paper, some blue paper, some brown paper, and some orange paper. You will need a pencil and some scissors. All right, before we get started with the snowman part, which is going to be super fun, we're going to cut out some pieces that we're going to put on there to make the snowman. Now I'm going to be putting my snowman on blue paper. You can decide to put him on any color paper that you want. I just don't suggest white. We are going to be using the black paper to make some eyes. So I'm just going to draw some circles like that, and I will cut them out. We're going to use the brown paper to make some stick arms. So let's see, how can I do that to show you? You're just going to do some long lines like this, and then from the end you're just going to make it look like a stick. I'm going to give it 3 little pieces to hand out, because usually when you make a snowman you try to pick out sticks that have some branches on there that look somewhat like fingers. So I'm going to make 2 of those. Now when you make those, they shouldn't look exactly the same, because no 2 sticks look exactly the same. All right, so 2 sticks to look like arms, and then can you think about what the orange paper might be for? The carrot nose. So for that, I'm just gonna make a long, skinny triangle like that. All right, give me 1 second while I cut those out. All right, I'm all done cutting. So here are my 2 branch arms. Here is my carrot nose and my eyes. Now, when you cut these out, if they're not completely perfect circles, that's fine, because real snowmen, their eyes are made of rocks usually. You could even use buttons if you have them. And I can also tell you, if you don't have brown and black and orange construction paper, you can always draw them on white paper and color them in, and then cut those out instead. All right, let's get to making our snowman, our melted snowman. So you're going to need your measuring cup, and the reason why I'm going to mix it right in the measuring cup is you need equal parts glue and shaving cream. I'm going to try to do the amount for just a single picture. Usually I make a big vat of it. All right, so I think if I use a 1/4 cup of glue, and you might need the help of mom or dad. So that's a 1/4 cup of glue. Oh, you didn't even see it. Here we go, 1/4 cup of glue. Move it closer to me. And then you need to fill it up to the 1/2 cup line, because 1/4 and 1/4 make a 1/2. We haven't learned fractions yet, so you'll just have to trust me. Now that filled up a lot higher than I intended it to, because it expanded once I put it in there. But it smells really good. And I forgot to tell you, you might need some paper towels or some napkins or something nearby. All right, so I'm gonna use my paintbrush to kind of mix this up. Make sure you get all the way down to the bottom. It's going to be hard to tell if it's mixed up or not, because both of these things are white. So just really scoop down from the bottom and bring it to the top over and over again, just like you're mixing ingredients to make like a cake or some cookies. It starts to get glossy when the glue is mixed in there, but it doesn't look too much different. So you might need a grown-up to tell you. When the glue is mixed in there, it is very like stringy. Do you see how it's like that? Reminds me almost of like melted marshmallows. All right, I think that's good. Now, let me see if I can angle this so you can see my paper. That's better. You don't need to see my face. All right, so our melted snowman is gonna go on here. Now you don't necessarily have to use all of it. Oh, look, one of my paintbrush, or my paint, one of the brushes from my paintbrush came off, the bristles from the paintbrush. All right, so I'm gonna put some on here. And that may be enough. I'm gonna spread it around. Now you get to decide whatever shape you wanna make for your melted snowman because he's melted. He's not going to look like 3 circles. Just like Sneezy the snowman, when he melted in the snow, you just saw his parts. All right, I think I might be happy with that shape. It's round-ish. It would make sense if he was a snowman and he melted, it would be roundish, but not perfectly round. All right. There's my melted snowman. Now, here's the fun part. We get to put the sticks and the carrot and the eyes in there, but it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be like, here's my face up at the top and here's my arms out where they normally go because he's melted. So he can go anywhere. You just put it anywhere. I will suggest, I drew in pencil and I can see some of my pencil marks, so I'll be sure to, if there's any pencil markings, that's the part that sticks to the snowman. So I'll put the eyes kind of near each other, not right next to each other. And then the carrot, I'll put it down here. And then I'll put his arms. And it's okay if they go off of him a little bit too. And I'll put that one like that. I'm gonna press it down into the mixture a little bit. Try not to get it on top. I got a little bit on top. All right, and that's my melted snowman. You're going to need to put this in a place. It's gonna have to probably dry for at least 24 hours, so it won't be ready until tomorrow. And when it is done, it's gonna be puffy, but you still don't wanna push on it because you can still break down the structure of the snowman by pushing on it. Now, over time, it's going to disappear, probably in a few weeks or so. It's going to get flatter and flatter, but it's gonna be cool for a couple of weeks. All right, here is my Sneezy the melted snowman. You like him? I can't wait to see yours. I really hope that you try this one. Take a picture of it, put it in the album. Remember, it is optional if you don't have these supplies or you're unable to get them. Maybe you could do it over Christmas break instead. These are not gonna be graded. They don't have to be turned in. I just wanna see them if you decide to make them. All right, I'll see you back tomorrow for another craft activity. Bye guys.